just jump. Let's go. So thank you guys for being there.
Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. And usually, like how we work here in the syndicates, short introduction of you, yourself, the team, then the project, and people will react with question in the chat, or I'm gonna ask question, and yeah, the stage is yours.
Okay, shall I start then? Shall I present myself?
Yeah.
All right. Nice to meet everyone. Thank you for having us today. My name is Pedro Dutra, and I'm an artist and a teacher for over 12 years on the art industry. So my art professional genesis per se, or where I started working, it was, believe it or not, with collectibles, but not digital collectibles such as NFTs, but rather physical collectibles that you can find on Sideshow, one of the biggest retailers of physical collectibles in the world. So I've created stuff for brands such as DC, Marvel, and some cool anime brands like Evangelion. The Evangelion ones are my favorite that I did so far. So you probably can find some of my stuff to sell on the internet till today, actually. So I worked also for some MMORPGs like Guild Wars 2. I created some, this time a digital collectible, rather a digital assets that your character could use, so digital items. But beyond that, today I run one of the biggest design schools in Brazil, and Sarugami has been profiting from artists that I've trained myself in order to deliver our art goals. So that's where we can start in order to describe myself. So this is it.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Pedro is fortunately Rodrigo. He called me here, but Rodrigo is the other co-founder along with Pedro, and they're both of them from Brazil. Then there is me,
Yes.
Makiro. I'm the community manager and advisor for the project, and I've been into the crypto for over 5 years, easily into NFT for a little bit more than a year.
Mhm.
I was actually 1 year exactly, because I started May last year. And I live in London, and I used to be a business manager. Now I'm 100% DGen in NFTs. I used to be a business manager for a big hospitality company. We used to set up new business from zero, from scratch. So we used to train people, and we used to create the SOP for new venues. So we used to travel a lot. We go there, we set up the team and the SOP, as I said, and then we let it run and see if it goes well.
All right.
Sarugami for I'll just start Sarugami for let's say for the people who approach us at the first time. It might be just the next PFP, profile picture project, but the goal is to show people that there's way more behind it, and we're actually working on it already.
Okay.
And we will never start a project if it was just a PFP. I don't think at this stage of the market, if you do something just for let them people change the profile picture, already you're gonna fail. Yeah, but already you're gonna fail. But it's not even exciting for the people behind it, from the team. I want people to be part of something real and genuine, and you need to give some. I don't really like the word utility, but yeah, in this space it works. You need to give them certain utility.
Yep.
So we're gonna use, of course, Pedro knowledge, skills, and network to go from digital to physical. We actually already got some deals with some of the biggest manufacturer in Asia and one in Europe to help us create our physical figures. And of course, they're going to be available for the holders, and that's it. And Pedro can talk about the manga team that he hired.
Yes. Well, I think
before you go, maybe tell us what Sarugami means.
Oh yeah, Pedro.
Yes, Sarugami comes from the Japanese culture. So Sarugamis are related to these mythical creatures that were like monkeys, but they also behave like humans. So we thought that was the perfect way to create and use a cultural traditional leverage to bring life and variety to our project. So we wanted to create that connection with that traditional root.
All right, perfect. Thanks.
And actually, because I really like the
talking about
explanation that
manga,
Pedro
when we
gave.
talk about the
Yeah.
manga, yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing, whenever I'm working on a project, I focus, of course, on what I know 100%. So as you were presented, we have three core members on the team. So Maki on marketing and business, and Digao with code and other parts of the project, and myself with art and art direction. So I see this project for on my point of view and what you would expect for the artist of the team as a leverage for art. So manga is one of the things that we are building. We are building a huge storyline to actually engage people and tell something that might make you feel something, might teach you something, might entertain you, but also many other fronts to creative output. So Sarugami is a brand, Sarugami is a storyline, but Sarugami is also art direction, art vision. So there is the manga. As we were talking before, manga as an Asian comic sort of, and we started developing just recently. We hired multiple artists to work on. So some would work on the figures, some would work on the backgrounds, and we are already doing. And that's something that I think it's really nice. Is that we are working already on all our roadmap points. So we do not depend on anything else to start the roadmap. So everything's already being done.
Okay.
But the roadmap is out there for you to see.
Nice.
Yes. And
where can we see that roadmap?
The roadmap, you can find it on Twitter or in our Discord. And talking about the roadmap, and actually I'll talk about the Discord as well later. The season, let's call it season 1 of the roadmap. For us, it's quite simple. I know it might be like a boring ones, but whatever what we do, first of all, is being transparent. But we're already working on the season 2 as well, because the season 1 you can easily deliver it, because people they want something quick, especially in this space. But the big things, and actually we're pushing a lot. I need to we're trying to push the dev team, is the season 2, but we're trying to do a bit earlier, because what we're gonna do. Actually, I can give a little bit of alpha. Our NFT will be literally a token, but not like a token itself. Like you're gonna use your NFT as an entry for our marketplace, but it will be a completely different marketplace. It will be way more dynamic, and I can guarantee you that not even a single project I've done before. I've been in NFT space for a while, that I know for sure that the way we're gonna introduce this marketplace is 100% a new one. The thing is, I can't say them much because I need to check with the devs.
Yep.
What can be done and what cannot, because it's quite complex. But in terms of innovation and creativity, is a proper one.
So
it's not going to be just a classic.
Something new to the space.
It will be 100%. 100%, and it will be accessible for everyone, but there will be huge benefits for our holders. Huge ones. And the more you have, the better it is.
And can you share some example of the benefits, or is it also secret?
I mean, one of the benefits, of course, is exclusivity. If we need to talk from the simple things, which means whatever we're going to drop. By the way, we're already working on the clothing line. I know that some people, they don't like to have clothing line as a part of the roadmap, which I agree in some at some point. But the idea of clothes is just to make the community a little bit stronger. It's something you're gonna wear it, and you're gonna wear it on the street, and when people are gonna ask you where you get it, you're gonna talk about us. Yeah, and it also depends on the type of merch. Yeah, exclusivity, of course. We can say that we're already working on 2 other collections. So Sarugami is gonna be just the start. Right. Because in terms of art, we can deliver fast and very good quality, because the team, Pedro, he got enough experience and he got a nice team to deliver these things quite fast. And then, of course, so imagine that I don't want to share too much in terms, let's say.
You know, we're Yakuza, we're gonna keep our tongue closed, you know, like our
Oh,
mouth shut,
okay.
so we're good
Imagine
at
you
keeping
go.
secret.
Imagine.
Just don't cut anyone's fingers, please.
No, the thing is, you go on our website. It's going to be a very simple website, right? But then you can access through Discord and wallet verification to a different page, right? Which is literally a game competition. So our token system will be kind of gamified. It's gonna be a game, but there's gonna be no luck involved. It's gonna be pure skill involved.
Okay.
So it makes it more human and funnier as well, and more interactive. The prizes that we're gonna put in there, we will take it from the initial fund, of course, but most of the royalties will be used to giving back the communities.
Okay.
Because what we need, I'll be honest, is the money from the sales. That's what we need to start the business. Even though, of course, there's some investments from us and everything, but all the rest that we get from the royalties, it will be given back to the community. And, there's always this kind of meme when Lambo.
When the Lambo, yes.
When we can make it happen. We can easily make it happen.
And let's say someone doesn't want a Lambo, can you have it like the amount of each
Yes.
instead?
Yes.
Because
You can have the 80% of the value of the item in Ethereum in your wallet.
Because I think like an old project was on AMX and they did that to like Bad Grandma. That was.
But us will be. The thing is, you get a price. Let's call it, for example, because I know that I think you should never get the distance from the Web 2 world and the real stuff world.
Yeah.
You need to. Our goal is to use the NFT technology to build a business. Because even though all of us, we're very, very, very early in this industry. So the goal is to start from NFT, build a community, and then you bring people. Because at the end of the day, I think people, they want real, they want some real prices, let's say. It can be in terms of Ethereum, it can be in terms of physical object, but they need something.
Yeah.
That we're going to give to them.
People want rewards.
But the goal is to let them connect with us. We're not looking for customers. I don't know if you get my point.
Completely.
We don't want something. We don't need people who buy. Because at the end of the day, they buy our NFT, and then we see them like customers. They need to be someone who follow us during the journey, and they can sell, they can flip, they can cut the floor. Up to them.
Yeah, building.
But we're gonna see them as followers.
Community.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it.
And for the game, first question that came into my mind, like you said about skills and everything, like did you think about a way of not getting this game botted? Because we know in this
you
space...
cannot.
Okay.
You cannot, because the game is made from us. So there is the thing is, it's gonna be a game, but it's not gonna be that the combinations. The combinations of the let's say.
It's hard to not spoil everything.
Yeah, the thing is, it's very hard because then
because we're asking the right question.
Imagine you need to choose. Imagine I ask you a question, okay?
Yeah.
There is hypothetically over 100 million answers, but you can only answer one. That's it.
Okay.
And you can only answer through our NFT. And we don't count the wallet. We count the NFT. So you can even move your NFT to another wallet. It doesn't count.
Okay.
Because the entry from the NFT ID is done already.
It's going to be just one entry per NFT.
Yes, one per NFT ID, yes. And we're going to open later on, because we're going to test first with the community. It's going to be open to the... to the public.
Okay.
With Ethereum, of course. I think trying to make your own token at this stage, it's too early. we stick with Ethereum. We love Ethereum. We hope 8.2 is coming fast.
One day,
Yeah.
we hope. We all hope.
Yeah. Can you share some art in here? Yeah, of course. So I can share with you this, guys. When to create a proper figure, you need a 3D model, right, Pedro?
A proper figure for collectible, yes, indeed. You
Yeah.
need a 3D model. You need a 3D prototype,
Breakdown.
and then there are many stages involved.
Yes. So in terms of quality, it will be a proper one. And of course, people can choose. This one is alpha as well. People can choose. If you wanna, actually, I can tell you, it's okay. We're gonna make a proper high detail 3D model. Imagine like Nanoverse style, same details, small, lovely. You can flip it. You can do whatever you want. This one will be eligible to our holders for free. You go there, you claim it, you're done. It's yours. Then you can choose. You can burn it, trade it, keep it 3D, whatever you like. But if you burn it, you get the physical copy at home.
Nice.
That's the thing. So is this a stake to earn or play to earn? Will be no staking. We don't do. It's burn to earn,
Yeah.
kind of. But the game will be just a playable game. I don't know if you saw our Twitter, guys, but Pedro is working on a new logo of the one that you see now, guys. I always tell people this is not our logo. This is not us. We're not that boring that we put a monkey as a logo. But as Pedro said, the logo decision is a very important decision for a brand and for a company.
That's true.
And Pedro is working on it. Show us the dragon. Actually, Pedro is gonna work on the dragon pet.
Yeah, I'm working it right now. Actually, soon we'll be ready.
And as
because
actually,
like 60% of what was the dragon.
Yeah, and we love doing that. I know that in this space, 10K followers is not that many.
But you have to listen to them.
No. But I think people can realize how transparent and organic is the growth. That's what the thing that I said. Imagine we managed to have a collab with Gojira and Neo Tokyo, right?
Yep.
We spoke with the
us.
team and with you. But imagine us. We used to have like 5,000 followers. Imagine us approaching the Gojira team.
Yeah.
Because they know things that they let them say yes. And they realize that we are way more than just a profile picture project. And they liked the way we communicate with people.
That's also why you're here today with us. Huh?
Exactly. We love to do that. We've been with you. We've been with the B-Bits. We had a podcast with a lovely small community. We don't really care about someone, how big it is or what they do.
Yeah,
we made collab, for example.
Collab, and you want to share the
this
passion.
This one that I show you, for example, the next ones. Those are collabs that we did with communities. So we made some trades for them as well. We don't just collab with big projects. Because I think everyone can bring some values. And if we realize that their vision match with ours, we welcome everyone.
We could definitely see a syndicate mask over like one of the Sarugami.
100%. Consider it done.
Let's go.
Pedro will 100%. If you wanna, you can choose. It doesn't have to be a mask. If one, maybe we can put your logo on one of the kimono easily.
Oh, you mean
I like applying your logo is alright, but I like to do like a trait that look like a piece also. So if you find it good, if there is anything that represents syndicate visually, that would be fine. That you can reference me, and you guys will be happy to see yourselves in it.
I mean, I think the most visible thing for syndicate is the like our pass, and it's the mask thing.
The one, yeah, perfect. The one we can. Yeah, you can come to me and then I'll send the
Yeah.
reference to Pedro. You can talk with Pedro straight away.
No, no worries. We'll do that after later
actually,
in DM.
That's a good question. So straight up, what is the 10 years from now view? Where do you want to be if everything is perfect? Dream world.
Well, I can answer that.
Yeah, Pedro can answer that.
We will have Sarugami McDonald's toys. That's what we want.
You know, that's after the first collection is minted out, the plan to set aside 50k to charity decided upon by holders. What charity? Actually, we need to change the one because we partnered with Sneaky Ninja as well. Sneaky Ninja Pants.
Yep.
And so we choose to split the money donated to the charity in two. One chosen by us and one chosen by the community. But I think we let one choose by the community and one choose from the Sneaky Ninja Pants. Because as so far is the one of my favorite collab we had. I love the Sneaky Ninja Pants vision. It's super humble, and I think. Would you donate to McDonald's? They need money. Yeah, I think maybe 20, 30 pounds.
Just let me expand my answer. So when I say we want to become toys in a Happy Meal, it's like Sarugami, we want this to become a brand that could permeate many products and hopefully influence culture. So I think that's a hard thing to do. I know that's not for sure, but that's something we are working towards too. And that's the only way you can actually make something happen. Rather than not going for it, you never reach it. But if you go for it, at least you're doing your best and you reach a good place anyway.
Is we take DC and Marvels, big companies, which by the way Pedro worked with, as an example. They started small. You start with one character and one type of character, but then if it's a project made by artists, there is no limit for the creativity. They can create everything, and the storyline will be sick. Talking about the storyline, our collection will be 5,800 supply. With Pedro is working hard to create 500 traits, and I don't think people realize how strong can be the impact of 500 traits on a 5,000 supply. Which they will be unique. They're not going to be double traits, which means you're not going to see the same kimono with different colors. They're going to be completely different, or at least they're gonna have some different details. From this list, from this collection, there will be 3 1-on-1s. First of all, there will be 20 animated, which will be 4 for each village. There will be kind of the general of the village, and there will be they will have elemental, animated elemental background with fire, with hair, with lightning, with water, with stones. Referencing to the villages. And then there will be the one-on-ones. What I can show you now in the chart is just the concept of the one-on-ones. You don't know which one we choose. You don't know which one will be. This one is the concept for one, but then there will be 3 of them. And these 3, they will have a different style, so the collection will have a visual shock, and there will be different character from Sarugamis. I can show you the one in there. This is just a concept. When you start scratch, make some scratch, and then you start developing the idea on it. And they will have their own biography. So they will have their own story, and then it will be mixed with the official storyline.
And those 3 will be like in the game and in the comics too, right?
No. The thing is,
I can say more about it. I can talk more about it. Well, those are our one-on-ones. All right. So the storyline have many important plot points. So for the one-on-ones, I wanted to create the characters from the Age of Heroes. So in the Age of Heroes is something that prequels our story and today of our story, where there were gods amongst us. So this is the concept for the Shogun god, and those are really epic ones. So you can expect them to appear on the comics, and you can expect them to appear on other types of outputs also.
Okay. Yeah, that is going to be interesting.
And they will be animated,
Mhm.
of course.
Yeah, those ones. Yeah, the aesthetic that we are going for. Have you guys ever played something like League of Legends?
I think a lot of us, yeah, and
Well,
if not, everyone I think knows at least what's LOL is.
okay. I've trained multiple artists that today work for Riot Games. This one that we are working with has the same style. So we are going for a MOBA look for the 101.
I think there's a question from Doge. There have been, I remember, 3 type of Sarugami type projects so far, and none has done good, considering in bearish market. Sarutama, the last I remember. I need to have a look at that. Have you considered that? What have or are doing to avoid the pressure, or are they not selling out, not even 20% from your project? Sarutama NFT, let me see.
I've posted the link in the chat.
Okay. I don't really like them in terms of art, but yeah. Did they sell out? The thing is, that's a good question. Was a crash and burn. Okay. I think we're quite confident that people can, at this stage of the market, people is quite educated to understand if a project is going to be valid or not.
Mm-hmm.
I know that everything is driven by hype and FOMO, but we choose the hard way. We choose the very hard way, which is the one to being transparent. We can easily give you everything now. We can easily run a giveaway every day and have probably 100,000 followers in the next 2 weeks.
Yep.
Build some FOMO, and then that's it. But that's not the goal. We need people that follow us because they can connect with our vision. The thing is, if we're not selling out, of course, there is some plan. Ideally, is to sell out. But most of the things can be done and delivered even if we don't sell out. And then is where we can prove people that it was worth to buy us. The thing is, I don't in terms of supply, I don't really know what we're gonna do, because for sure there's gonna be some public. I think that not everyone has the time to follow in depth a project. Some people have a full-time job, they have a family, they don't wanna, stay around on the Discord 2, 3 hours, 4 hours a day, because time is worth way more than Ethereum.
Yep.
And I hope people will understand that. So we will do some public, some classic raffle with no over allocation. People have time to mint. If they don't mint, we allocate again the spots. But we don't try to build some fake hype or fake FOMO just because we need to sell out in 2 minutes. We don't really care. We're not here for the short term, and it's not the way we operate. I think that, as Pedro said several times, I know that it looks like, oh my god, another monkey project. Okay, actually, Pedro can explain this.
Well, yeah, I understand the concern. I think that's the concern for every NFT project, right? Because I think we see NFT projects that are not any way related to a monkish type of characters of failing over and over, right?
Yep.
So, but that's not the thing, right? That we don't care about. We don't care about that. We care about something else. Like we should focus on what we do good and keep doing what we do good, and believing in the things we have faith in. So, for the project, the thing is, why we chose something Saru themed, right? So if you can look into the past, one of the biggest projects out there, big, is a project that's all about monkeys. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you are creating something, you have 2 options. You can, one, create something completely new. That's awesome. I believe in that. But you can also present something in a way that it hasn't been presented before. So I think all you guys watched the last Batman movie. Am I right? And I think none of you guys thought that the Batman movie wouldn't succeed because the last one didn't, or necessarily think, oh, another Batman movie. And then when you went to see, it was actually one of the best. Am I right? So what if they thought, well, let's not do a Batman movie. Let's create an entire new superhero. All right. So they wouldn't do that also. So what we believe in is that we are delivering a type of saru, a type of monkey that haven't been seen before, and we are using that animal in order to create this bridge between we and you guys. Because this project, something that I truly believe in, and I'm not even kidding. Like even in my projects, educational projects in Brazil, we run with this core sense, and is that we should create relationships.
Yep.
Because whenever you create a relationship, you have something completely unique to us, and it's something that has strength to do a lot. So that we chose Saru to create that conversation, to start a conversation, for you to give a chance to talk with us. So that's what's happening right now. So far, it has proven to me that we are doing the right thing, because we are here with you guys, and it's been a good time. And I think we got our vision shared with you.
I mean, this is like the best way to do, I think, in my opinion, marketing in this space, going to collaboration with project, and you tell your story, your vision, and this is where we can tell that you're passionate about it. So
And we do really listen to our community. Our name was not Sarugami. They asked to change it because they found the problem, and we changed it. Our supply was not 5,800, was 8,800. Most of people were like, please drop it. It's a bit too... Okay, we drop it. Every time we do something, we always see people's reaction, always. Even with the art, I'll show you something. Pedro is very open. He loves when we ask our community for recommendation, or like kind of suggestion or whatever. So this one was what we posted on Twitter in terms of art. And as guys, it's not actually this one, but yeah, we're working on some traits.
Diamond hand.
Some diamond hand. It looks cool overall. It looks very, very cool. But then some people realize, okay, guys, it doesn't really look like ice or some diamond. It looks cool. Maybe gives us more ice vibes. So Pedro, you know what? Say we keep it as ice. So we adapt on what our community says, and then we made this one. I'll show you. I think if you go in here on our sneak peek.
Yeah. Because one thing, I as an artist, that's something I might not hear from every artist, but I don't care anymore about the art that I can do myself. I really don't care so much about the art that I can do by myself. And that's something that it pings on my head for over a year already. Like, why should I make art without other people involved?
Yep.
Like, this is some kind of ego section where I go into my room, paint, and then I post it so I can have some likes. Fuck that, right? So let's create relationships, and that's what makes us move. Like when someone passes away, you think, well, I love that person. Or when someone has a child, a baby, and then you got happy because you have a relationship with that person. So I don't care anymore about art that I can do by myself in my room with the lights dark. I care about the art that I can do with you. And that's something I truly believe in. And the diamond hand, is a reflection of that. You guys gave us input, and then we adopted because it's nice, because it's a conversation rather than a monologue. That's what I believe in.
And talking about community and this picture we took it from our Discord server. We had so many shit going on for our Discord. They say, "Oh my god, you You're talking about transparency and community and this and that, but then you keep the Discord closed. And I was like, you know what? There's a fair point. But let us explain. Our Discord, it's very easily accessible. We just let in people who are simply interested.
Yeah, so
That's why we ask.
just
We put on
on Twitter.
Yeah,
just
we
ask
put-
us and
just ask for it. You can't even imagine how many people I DM every single day, and I give them invites to bring their friends as well. So from inside, you can invite whoever you want. You just need to ask. You ask for 10, I give you 25. You ask for 25, I give you 15 invites. So we can see how many people this person can bring, and I can even give them a bit of push because it means you're helping me create the community, and this is enough for a while list. You know, that's the type of engagement we need. Every week now with Pedro, we're doing an art class, and among the attendees, the one who are active and listen us, we can raffle a white list. At least we give you a white list because you being in contact with us, close contact. That's the type of community we're trying to build. And every single Sunday, and we were one of the first of doing this. Now is becoming a meta. Every single Sunday, we close the Discord. It's read only. You can't type. You can't join the VC. You can't do anything.
okay.
And now we're making a game. If people go out and send us 20 pictures with their Discord ID, we do a whitelist raffle for them. Because before that, I was a very big grinder, guys. You name a project, I used to have a whitelist in there.
Yeah.
I mean some blue chip, I mean some good one. I know what does it mean being informal because you just want a whitelist. I used to farm 2,000 messages a day.
Yeah.
And this is not what I like. I think it's fake. It's pure fake. I'm focusing a lot on make sure it doesn't happen. I would rather have a dead Discord, but real, than a fast one where you can even catch up with the messages.
Yeah, where everyone is typing,
that-
"Hi GM, how are you?
I says, no, this weight is enough, guys.
Check your
I think
posture, drink some water."
and that's why we're gonna do
one-
some
one
public as
thing,
well.
When we gonna like spend time with our family, right? Because whenever you get into the crypto space, it doesn't seems like people have lives because they are forced into this system where they can only exist if they like spend their lifespan on trying to get things done. So it's nice that I like that.
I mean, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Can
There's the
sense like you
collection.
really have like the sense of community. So it's a great point.
Yeah, we had a Twitter space when I need to release something out from my chest. I'm actually happy because sometimes I'm way too direct. I'm a very raw guy, so I like to say things the way they are. I don't like to play around. And actually, I highly recommend guys if they want to go and listen. Like it's like 12 minutes of Twitter space, straight to the point. And I was really really mad to the whole situation that is going on this NFT space. It's full of fake interaction. It's full of fake hype. People play with other people FOMO, and is immoral and unethical.
Yeah, not so many projects are doing that.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, if there is any other question, we're more than happy to answer. I don't know if I'm missing something actually.
No, actually, no. You read them all. I mean, you did my job. Normally, I'm the one reading those questions, but you did it.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
You took the lead. That's fine by me. Some holidays for me today. But no, I don't.
No, but
yeah,
we love these things. We love that. I love the idea of a small Discord, but people they show up, and sometimes even if this one looks small in terms of Discord everything, but you can move so many things.
Yep.
And I think that's the goal, to have people that follow you wherever you go. Whatever you organize, you're going to have even 20, 30, 50 people. They're going to be there.
Yeah.
Because they fell in love with what you do and with your vision. And that's the good point of NFTs.
Mm-hmm. Like,
I think,
so
I'll
much
be
more
honest,
connection
NFT,
here. Amazing.
yes, but when they're real.
Yep. Yeah.
Because you want me to be straight, I can be straight. Because if it's all about networking, I don't think you can make a very good network if you hang up on Discord with kids that play Valorant 12 hours a day.
No,
and they watch 35 anime days.
No.
I don't think you can make a good network with them. Then, of course, some of them, they're smart as fuck. I met kids that they flip sneakers NFT, they make like 20K a month.
Yeah, and those like this
Which
guy,
is
the
okay.
developer guy in 15 that made 17 million, right? With the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the things that we learn approaching other community, it's crazy. Like I want to point out the things that we learn just talking to the Gojira team,
Mm-hmm.
it was crazy. And the idea that they gave us the possibility to welcome their community, it's crazy. You can't fail. You don't want to fail because you don't want to be like bad impression with these people.
Yeah, true. But here, let me
Yeah.
check. Seems like, I mean, in my end, like when you came in and explained the project, everything seems clear, limpid, and yeah, like we can feel the vision you have and the passion. But I don't have any more questions.
No, I hope that people.
Maybe a question I always forgot to ask that. When mint, what price?
Cut off. Price.
Yeah, when mint and what? When
Yeah. I knew you're gonna ask. Actually, I was about to say that. We always thought that a project needs at least 100 days to build the foundations.
Mm-hmm.
So we started around last week of February. Probably first week of June. But I say probably, but take it like as a big probably.
Okay, yeah.
Because the day we're gonna announce the main date is gonna be the one. But at the moment, we don't know yet. Art can be done probably, I don't know, in 2 weeks, Pedro. But there is way more than just art. And we need to make sure that we're going to give something to people who follow us.
Mm-hmm.
And price, it will be affordable. We're going to ask for what we need. Simple as that. But I can give you a range.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, do you have any range?
I think, what do you think is the average of this market? 0.009 maybe?
Okay.
0.008? That's the average, right? If you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 0.1. Because some projects they mean at 0.2, at 0.15. We're going to be less than that.
Okay, sweet.
For the whitelist people. And whoever meant it.
Any
Guys, the detail
on marketplace, if not DM me.
I can let's say no, I need to shut up because then we're preparing some proper article on it and hopefully close to mint or maybe just a few days after the mint and a demo. Yeah,
okay.
But it's a very delicate in terms of programming. One whitelist, yeah, just stick around, man. I actually gave a whitelist yesterday to a guy who's been following us 2 weeks, and every single tweet is always there. Bam, bam, because that's what I do. On every single tweet, I go through all the comments. That's the good thing of keeping a community real and small.
That's true.
But as I say, guys, just join the Discord. Or I can give you, as I said, I can give you as many invites as you want. Like literally, I can give you like a 24 hours or whatever. But yeah.
And I think when we did like the giveaway, people were invited to the Discord. But yeah, maybe you can drop a link here in the Sarugami for those AMA listeners who are not yet in.
Yeah, I can give you one right now. I think some of you are already in because I think I can recognize some name.
I'm there already. And GK has a question. Let me bring him on stage.
Yes.
You need to accept GK.
Do I?
No, GK.
Oh.
No, the guy who...
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. How many people do you guys have on your team? Like, how many team members do you have? And are you guys fully doxed?
Yeah, for my art team, I have now over 15 people. That's I can say for sure. Over 50 to 20 people working on art because we have many fronts, as I said, not only manga. I think we can say animation. I think because
actually, we have animation too.
I just offered you guys about that. So animation, we have collectibles, we have manga, so over 15 artists.
And then Pedro and Rodrigo, they're fully doxed. they are the founder. So you have their name, their surname, their portfolio. They know who they are. As we said, Pedro runs one of the biggest art school in Brazil. In terms of that, I
Yeah.
think that's the least issue happen. I don't know why people they still go in 2022 for undocs team, but I think the basic of the green flag should be a docs team or the founders. Then Rodrigo is handling with 2 devs, and then it's me,
Yeah,
and then again my moderator is helping me with the community. Actually, one of my end mod is spinning Discord for years now. Like
when we
years.
think about that, Maki, we have almost 40 people actually.
Yeah, because I don't really like to count the mods. Of course, they help me a lot. Sometimes I have no time at all. They bring me names. We have a chat where we keep all the names. We have a list. And if you count them, I don't know, less than 40.
Yeah, if you don't
So,
count, yeah.
okay. So is there gonna be like a game along the line, or what exactly is the or rationale behind this platform?
The game is gonna be on our website.
Okay.
Okay.
And how long after the mint before you think that's gonna be ready?
I don't like to give you dates because
That
we can
people are,
let them.
expecting.
No, for sure we're not gonna leave you empty-handed.
No.
We have things
when
planned
you
on the
say-
short term as
yeah,
well.
when you
No,
get
even
ready.
if it's not a game, because that should be the season 2, because it's on the roadmap. It's not even announced because it's such a delicate. It's something 100% doable. We check with the devs. They're studying other platforms to get to learn how it works. But yeah, we can do it.
Yeah,
thing
I
is-
read the roadmap. That's why I'm asking the question.
Yeah, and as you can see, we're not talking about games.
Yeah, I know.
So it will be announced with a proper explanation and the breakdown of how the game works.
Okay.
So we need to know, because imagine that we need to link our website to the blockchain. Then the blockchain, we need to your account to the wallet, and then we need to link the wallet to the Discord and this whole package to our website. So it needs to go through a lot of steps to make sure people don't cheat and they have a safe game. So in terms of developments, yeah, I would say 2 months. Because the first thing we're going to do, we're going to increase the team. That's the first thing we're going to do.
Yeah. Establish leaderships.
Yeah. And then we're going
Okay.
to increase the team straight away.
Awesome. Sounds awesome. Thank you.
Thank you for your question.
But about the game, I'm not totally involved with the game team, but I know them and they have experience in doing so. And they have experience in doing so with crypto wallets and stuff like that also. So
Okay.
as far as I know from the game team, which I'm not completely involved, they have knowledge indeed.
Wait. A small one, then I finish with the alpha. Is going to be some traits in the in your NFT that is not related to this game that we're going to develop. Imagine it's a game / marketplace. Okay, let's call it like this. But on our metadata, we will have attack, defense, and HP as well. That's it. And I stop here.
Okay.
Actually, not everyone knows that,
And
but yeah.
some metadatas will be storyline also. That's nice.
Yeah, for the one-on-ones, yeah.
Hellstorm asking
any other
the questions. Chance on 10 for whitelist for listener of this AMA.
You can raffle one. Among the listeners, you can raffle one. No problem.
I mean, I'm gonna win this because I'm the host,
Oh, no, I'll let you raffle one.
Yeah, okay. I'll make a screenshot.
Take the names and...
Yeah, I'm taking a screenshot and we do the wheel. They know that already. And I'll give you the name and the...
I will be honest. I wouldn't say that taking our whitelist, it's easy.
But
it's very
you
human.
need to be present in the Discord.
Yeah, but not that many. As long as you've been there for the events, we do very easy game every day. We do like scramble words. I do bingo. Everyone can play bingo for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
We do live Twitch on stream. They're very fun actually. We build a very good vibes. I love to give whitelist when people show up to something.
Yeah, that's true.
So we try to do at least like 5-6 games. We play some games in the village chat sometimes, so they have more chances to win. But yeah. By the way, whitelist can mint 1.
Mm-hmm.
If a whitelist is very active, we can make it OG, and it's happened already a lot. We have very active people. We decide to make them OG, and OG can mean 2.
Okay.
Then, if you are a very active OG, you can become an honorary OG,
Okay.
which means you can mean 2 half priced.
Okay.
No, we let them choose.
Okay.
We let them choose if they want to mean 3 or 2 half price. They decided 2 half price. Yeah. But yeah, you can run it. If you got, I got a meeting with my head mod actually. I don't know, he's calling me.
Okay.
If you have any other questions, or you can run it, then you give me the name.
Yeah, that's
and,
what.
whitelist them.
Yeah, that's what I will do.
Yeah.
I'm just tapping already like the name in the wheel. We're gonna do that live. But yeah, I think
And-
there's no more questions. So if you have a meeting, yeah, I think we can wrap it up. So it's like been almost an hour, and yeah, thank you for being there. And
Thank you. It was a pleasure, guys. We love to do that. We love to share, vision, and in a very humble way, we're trying to deliver a message. And slowly, we're doing it.
And I think you get the right message by coming here and collaborating with us. Let's go.
Nice. Thank you very much.
That's amazing. Thank you very much. Hope you guys like it, our vision and the artwork.
Yep, and I'll stay in touch for our mask trade in the Sarugami.
Actually, yeah. Yes, if you
Yes,
can
please
bring
reference
us
me.
as many references as you can, it's better for us.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye bye.